Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious and today we have another new talisman on the Alpha Network as well as some additional changes to the garden. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe. Use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order, and without any further ado, let's get started. To begin today, we have a brand new talisman added to the game, the Copper Talisman, which you can pick up for 5,000 copper. You can upgrade it into the Copper Ring for 20,000 and the Copper Artifact for 50,000, so 75,000 copper altogether. Now the perk here is actually pretty good. Rare and above garden visitors have a 4, 8, and then 12% higher chance to arrive. Seemingly, this has been added as a bit of a copper sink. Personally, I don't really love it being implemented in this way. I think they could have added or improved upon other items or additions to allow for a bigger copper sink that's not a one-time sink. I love the idea of the copper artifact though. The perk is really nice. I just think this could be implemented a little bit differently because right now it's just a talisman line that's more expensive than the Rose Dragon, which doesn't really make a lot of sense from a gameplay standpoint, but I do understand what the team is trying to do here in that they're trying to lower the amount of copper that people have because they may feel like the greenhouse added too much of it. Would love to hear your thoughts about this, though, down below. Oh yeah, probably the most important part of this update. With the release of the newest talisman, now players who are significantly better than me are able to put on the golden magical sigma for 2,000 magical power. Yes, indeed, the number has been crossed. They're able to get over 2k magical power. I am still very far off, but if you're significantly better than me, you get a very cool emblem. Next up, if we head over to the Carpenter, we can look at the Mutation Info tab, and now there is a new feature which I actually really do like, where you can click on any mutation and now see its mutation layout. And there is a really nice statement of these can be placed in any order, so it's easier for players to understand, and you can even click through. So if you see Chloronite here, you can click on that, then you can click on the Coal Root, the Ash Wreath, and boom, you go all the way down. I really do love this. This is nearly perfect. There's only a few situations where it doesn't really work. For example, this layout is not at all how you would set up for a stoplight pedal. In fact, I don't even think this would work based on the size of the Noctilooms here. But regardless, aside from those smaller issues and nitpicks, this is a great feature to be added to the game. There just needs to be some small improvements for things like this, where the Noctiloom and the Snoozlings are too large, and therefore they would kind of collide into each other if you tried to place them like this. There are also a few other garden-related changes to go over. If we take a look at the recipe for Habanero Tactics, it has been updated and now requires less enchanted mushroom blocks. Very nice to see now it's only 28 enchanted mushroom blocks. Very solid change. They've also lowered the crop requirements for the cultivation enchantment. Now, to get it up to tier 10, you only need 25 million total crop breaks. Apparently, there is also a bug right now where certain mutations are actually rewarding progress on cultivation. That should probably be resolved, all things considered. They've also made a change to greenhouse crops. They will now lock their current crop effects when becoming fully grown and use those when harvested, so you won't be able to change them around at the very last minute. And they've also fixed an exploit with redstone on the garden, allowing for unintentional long-distance block updates. A lot of the information in this video was provided by the Elite Skyblock farmers, so if you want to, please make sure to check out the EliteSkyblock.com website. You're able to view a lot of important information related to farming, like your cheapest fortune. Very useful website. Check it out if you haven't. Wrapping up here, I would love to hear your thoughts on the new Copper Talisman line. Do you think it's too expensive? Do you think it's not expensive enough? Do you think they should have come up with a different method to get people to sink their copper? Let me know down below. At the end of the day, though, my name's Derailious. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.